Galbani, inspiring everyday Italian.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm passionate about Italian food and I've got my Auntie Rosario in the kitchen with me today. We're going to be making some of our classic family recipes. I grew up in a big Anglo-Italian family where food was the centre of everything we did, and always on our table was Galbani mozzarella, dolce latte and ricotta. Today we're going to be making a very simple midweek dish. It's Rosario's recipe, and what is it, Rosario?
Spaghetti con broccoli e dolce latte.
So we're having spaghetti with a bit of broccoli, dolce latte. It's really, really simple.
Boil some water for the spaghetti and peel the broccoli.
Makes them more tender, so they cook quickly, more quickly, and they cook at the same time as the florets.
Add the spaghetti to the pan and don't forget to add a pinch of salt.
Dolce latte, if my Italian serves me well, if I remember it, means sweet milk.
That's right.
So we've got the sweet broccoli, the sweet milk.
Sauce, that's right. Well, it is a good starter for people who don't like to eat blue cheese, because it's a sweet blue cheese.
Drain the broccoli and let it cool. Heat the pan with some oil so the pan doesn't burn, and then add the butter.
When you have leftover pasta, what do you do, Rosario?
I do frittata with spaghetti.
And that's the nice thing about Italian food and all the ingredients we're using. There's lots of other things you can get out of it.
I always do extra spaghetti and save it for the evening.
Drain the spaghetti and don't forget to keep some pasta water aside and add to the hot pan.
And
now
then
the broccoli.
Broccoli.
And a little water.
Are you going to add the water and I'll do the shaking and you do the adding? And it's important when you're cooking to do it with your friends and family, isn't it? Because it makes it more...
Well, it's part of the fun. Now we add the Galbani
dolce latte. And that's just going to melt, really, isn't it?
That will melt. Keep turning it. The heat will make it melt.
And we'll get that lovely, rich, creamy white sauce.
Everything is ready.
And I'm going to try and be as neat and tidy as I can when I put this in.
Yes, please, try and play it as nicely as possible.
So I'm going to start with and you can see the Galbani dolce latte there. And then we finish with some of the broccoli. And that's the food I remember as a kid, always having this. When Grandpa would go to the allotments, it's simple. This is simple,
everyday Italian food.
So there you have it, Rosario's broccoli spaghetti with Galbani dolce latte.
Good.
A really simple pasta dish with only a few ingredients. This is a perfect dish for Rosario's tasty dessert.
Rosario's tiramisu is famous in Hull, and today I'm going to show her my variation on her tiramisu. Really simple, really quick, using the Galbani Mascarpone. We use mascarpone when we make a tiramisu, don't we, Rosario? When you make yours.
Main thing, yes, mascarpone is the main base of the cream that goes into tiramisu.
It's kind of like, I think if people haven't eaten mascarpone before, it's a little bit like a richer creme fraiche or a thicker cream.
Yes,
that's all it is.
Cut up the sponge into cubes and add the Galbani mascarpone to the mixing bowl.
Because I'm using ready-made custard, because I'm thinking if it's in the middle of the week, you've got it in your fridge.
Yes, quite all right, let's see.
What would they say in Calabria if they see this?
Del puzzle.
What's that mean?
They're wondering what on earth you're doing.
Mix the custard with the Galbani mascarpone, and in a separate bowl pour some amaretto liqueur and a shot of double espresso.
We just get 2 glasses and we just layer it all up. And I think the nice thing about when you use, because I know some of my friends have used cream, but Galbani mascarpone has a sharp...
it's got to be mascarpone. It wouldn't be tiramisu without mascarpone.
Continue to build the sponge cubes and keep layering the mascarpone.
The last bit of chocolate.
Ecco fatto.
So there you go, a really quick and simple tiramisu in less than 10 minutes with just a handful of ingredients. For these 2 recipes and more, simply go to galbani.co.uk.